Please forgive me, things have happened. I got very distracted. This is a spoiler-free book chit chat. I have finished 2 of these and 2 of these are in progress, so let's talk about it. If you've been following my Brandon Sanderson journey, you will know that I just had started The Hero of Ages, the 3rd in the Mistborn series, but I am simply just a girl and I only got yay far when Fearless came out. And I had to see what my buddy Kai Azar was up to, so I had to take a pause, forgive me. If you are not that into the first 2 books, I don't think this book would change your mind. It took me quite a while to get into it, to be honest. I was probably like here before I felt invested, and then even then it took like a little bit more for me to get fully invested in this book. If you're here for Kai like I am, he didn't disappoint. By the end of this book, it was surprisingly emotional. No spoilers. It definitely got me in the feels. Final thoughts, it's a nice comfort read. I don't think it's like the best thing I've ever read in the world. I don't think it's the worst thing I've ever read in the world. That was my thoughts. Sunrise on the Reaping, 5 stars. It had some really beautiful quotes in it. If you were dying for Haymitch's story since the original Hunger Games series came out like I was, you will not be disappointed. I did hear some criticisms saying that it was just too much calling back to the original series, which I do not agree with that critique, because obviously Haymitch is in the first series and it's his backstory, so obviously there's going to be a lot of callbacks. I didn't have an issue with that at all. You'll love it. The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. I have not finished this book yet. I started it because I had to drive 5 hours to Houston. I started this in audiobook form, so to be honest, I don't even know how far I am. It's a thriller. It kind of got me interested right off the bat. 3 girls go missing in the woods from a camp, and it follows like the 4th bunkmate that didn't go missing with them, and she goes back to the camp to try and figure out what happened to the girls. And I am invested. Mistborn. If you're thinking about getting into Brandon Sanderson, he recommends starting with the Mistborn series. This is the 3rd of the trilogy. I definitely recommend the magic system. Is the coolest I've ever read. It was so unique. I've loved the story so far. Is political fantasy a thing? Because I feel like I would dub this political fantasy. Action is actioning when it finally does action. Each one so far has been a little slow to start for me. And so that would be my one critique. But like I said, fantastic series. So yeah, that's where I've been. That's what I've been up to. Sorry I got distracted. Stay tuned for more Mistborn content coming up.